Hello. Western Europe has played host to some serious heat in recent weeks. We are now though looking at some cooler air trying to push in from the Atlantic, and if you actually follow the arrows backwards, that air has come down from the poles, so it is going to be a fresher feel once it gets in, but ahead of it still that core of orange across like eastern Germany and Poland for Thursday, with temperatures potentially in the mid-30s. And between the two air masses, well, here's the battleground, a big old thundery low rattling through on Thursday. Still plenty of sunshine further east for Greece and Turkey, and indeed across the Balkans, but showers affecting northern Italy. Some certainly heavy downpours though, I think, on the cards for Switzerland, eastern France, and as we get further north towards the centre of that low, particularly for the Netherlands, I think, and the southeast of the UK. That low will then start to track further north across Denmark, eventually up towards Scandinavia for Friday, bringing some unseasonably strong winds in along with it too. Perhaps gale force winds quite widely across Scandinavia on Friday. Then the weather does settle down a little bit behind that low pressure system, but the temperatures are perhaps 5 to 8 degrees lower than we've seen recently. So rather more comfortable, for example, in the mid-20s there in London. A chance of some showers again come Monday and Tuesday for the southeast of England. For Berlin, still a lot of sunshine in the outlook for Kiev and Athens too. Hello, North America is our stop on this look at the world weather. We're going to start by looking at Mexico and Hurricane John sitting off the Baja Peninsula. It's going to churn up the seas here off the west coast for the next 24 to 48 hours and bring in some quite heavy rain, but fortunately it looks like it will actually stay offshore. Further north for the western US and even the Canadian prairies, high pressure makes things very settled, very dry, very sunny, and indeed very hot. For the west, we've got low pressure areas, and they will bring rain and some quite humid and thundery conditions for Wednesday. Let's take a look at those temperatures though. You can see the heat pushes a long way north across the Canadian prairies from the incursion of that orange colour on the map behind me. Temperatures widely, I think, in the low to mid-30s, maybe even touching the low 40s across some parts of southwestern Canada. A little bit cooler along the coast of California for San Francisco. Here we're feeding in some cloud through the bay, so temperatures pegged back by an order of, say, 10 degrees from those areas further inland where we do get the more intense sunshine. Notice the paler colour here on the map behind me. That ties in basically with the weather system. It will be just a little bit cooler as that rain pushes through, but not much cooler behind it, you'll notice. So yes, the temperatures will fall from the showers being present themselves, but once they're clear and the sunshine returns, very little respite from the quite humid conditions for the likes of Montreal and New York in the next couple of days. Hello, South America is the stop on this look at the world weather, and let's begin with our satellite picture. Shows you these curls of cloud here running to the south of the continent, weather systems pushing from west to east. Further north, more like white blobs, if you like, big clusters of showers that have developed and that will develop once again to the north of the continent on Wednesday, with a real target on places like Colombia and northern Venezuela. Some pretty intense rainfall possible in some areas here. Further south, the skies are clearer, a few showers across Peru. Generally a fine story for the northern half of Brazil, but some of the rain pushing into the southeast could be pretty persistent and a little on the heavy side at times Wednesday, and the centre of that system curls back into the River Plate, bringing some wet weather towards Buenos Aires and some unseasonably cool conditions as well. Temperatures will struggle, I think, in the mid-teens, even with the outlook offering a little bit more sunshine through until Monday. Rio de Janeiro seeing temperatures come down a couple of degrees in the next few days too. For the north, Hurricane John sits off the Baja Peninsula of Mexico. We will see some stormy conditions along the west coast. Scattered showers generally though for Mexico. Some heavier rain further south across Belize. Sunshine to come for Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic and Jamaica. And here's a look at the outlook, and as you can see, for San Jose, perhaps a few showers there for the south across Costa Rica. Elsewhere, lots of sun. Hello, we're off to the Pacific for this look at the world weather. We start by picking out a couple of storms. Yagi in the open waters at the moment, no immediate threat, but we're keeping a close eye. Further north though, Shenzhen looks like it will graze eastern Japan, bringing some heavy rain, stormy seas and strong winds in the next 24 hours before arcing back out into the Pacific. Some wet weather still around for the northern half of the country though on Thursday. Some pretty intense showers affecting the Korean Peninsula, much drier story across eastern China. Pretty big area of low pressure, which could show some signs of tropical development, though, bringing some further heavy rain into Hainan for Thursday. Plentiful showers, as you can see, across Thailand. Clearer prospects for Indonesia. In terms of the weather for Japan, I think things will calm down a little through the latter part of the week, but then potentially some showers returning for Sunday and Monday. For Seoul and Bangkok, though, thunderstorms never too far away. Australia, still seeing a lot of dry weather in the east. Fronts grazing into the south, though, meaning a cooler and wetter day, for example, for the likes of Perth on Thursday. Still some rain around for the South Island of New Zealand for the next 24 hours, but high pressure should start to build and push away these fronts as we look at the end of the week. And for the weekend, hopefully we'll see quite a lot of dry and fine weather. And here's a glance at your outlook. Wellington there with some plentiful sunshine through Sunday and Monday. Hello. Very mixed fortunes in the weather pattern across India at the moment. In the east, a lot of dry and fine weather. In the west, some pretty hefty showers. And through the core of India, an area of more organised rainfall that's been very heavy already. It looks like it will stay that way for at least the next 12 to 24 hours, perhaps easing off a little as it drifts its way northwestwards, but still some significant rain to come from Madhya Pradesh. Perhaps a few showers just getting close to Delhi, but I think we will manage to stay fine here. But some heavier showers, for example, pushing in towards Mumbai, whereas Chennai looks fine for Thursday. For the north, much clearer skies as we move up towards Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan. A few showers pushing across towards Almaty. Plenty of heat in this region, though. Temperatures widely in the high 30s to the low 40s. A closer look at those showers along the western coast of India on Thursday. A lot of cloud getting pushed into the coast as well, and some pretty strong onshore winds. Sunshine for the Maldives, very scattered, isolated showers for Sri Lanka. A mixture of sunshine and showers for Bangladesh, predominantly, though, I think a story of sunshine here. For Colombo, some sunshine certainly in the outlook. Islamabad could pick up a few showers. Mumbai, though, with some rain, I think, almost every day at some point, maybe some short, intense bursts. Tashkent, sticking with the sunshine. Look out for some sandstorms in Karachi. Hello, time to catch up with the weather across the African continent, and we'll start by taking a look at the satellite picture. Largely clear skies to the south of the continent. To the north, a little bit more mixed, but really in terms of any rain-bearing cloud, Ethiopia as well we're looking, and the Sahel, some rain pushing its way further westwards now towards the coast. I think some heavier rain in the forecast for the likes of Senegal, Guinea and Nigeria in the next couple of days. Could they see a weather front bringing some slightly more intense rain to the east of South Africa on Thursday, pushing some cloud into southern Mozambique, but no rain working its way that far north. For Cape Town, a few showers on Sunday, but a lot of dry weather generally for South Africa. For Johannesburg, plenty of sunshine and a high of 24 degrees. Further north, sunshine for Khartoum, some patchy cloud around for Kinshasa and Casablanca from time to time, but still a lot of dry weather to the north of the continent. And for the Middle East, it is essentially a fine story for the next couple of days. A lot of dry, fine weather, yes, but what we can't pick up from this, of course, is the presence of some dust and sandstorms. And we are, I think, going to just see quite a significant Chanel picking up in the next 24 hours across Iraq and northern Saudi Arabia. So do expect a drop in visibilities and perhaps some slightly more uncomfortable conditions here. Here's our outlook, though, from top to tail. It's wall-to-wall sunshine from Thursday to Monday.